Milton. It's strictly Milton Berle.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your host, Rosemary's Other Baby, Milton.
There are those, I suppose, remember me from all those shows when I was known as Uncle Milty to most. If I've changed in effect, I'll soon correct that fallacy. The fact is that my act is Hollywood Palace.
What he means is everything tonight is thoroughly Milton.
It should be hilarious.
Everything tonight is thoroughly Pearl.
There'll be nothing serious. The band will vamp a lot for jokes and for rhymes.
And Pearl will camp a lot.
I swear I'll kill you 1,000,000 times. I've got lots of jokes that I have created.
You can bet he's stolen them.
And some songs I've written that I'll unfurl.
There won't be rock and roll in them.
A scene between a boy and girl.
Yes, who plays the girl?
Shut up.
Everything you see is
Obviously
strictly Milton Berle.
Here's a show that you can watch with your children. I won't be corrupting them.
Got a list of guests, each one is a pearl.
There'll be no interrupting them. Sit back, enjoy the show. Don't give that twirl a dial.
Everything we do tonight is strictly
Thank you. Oh, you're wonderful. Let's hear it out there. What an audience. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our bombastic review, I got to tell you something. Just before the show, this is funny. The woman at the stage door ran up to me. She said, "Oh, Joey Bishop, can I have your autograph?" I want it for my 5-year-old daughter. So I said, "Madam, I'm not Joey Bishop." The woman said, "What's the difference? The kid can't read anyway." What's the use of me telling any new jokes because you heard them before? We have a very, very long show, and now I'd like to start the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to go to sleep. I would like to start the show by introducing a great singing star. He's been my favorite for so many years. He's more popular now than ever before. I want a real Hollywood Palace reception for the one and only Mel Torme, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, in France the girls wear scanty, but on lamb chops they put panties. I'm telling you, it's a mad, 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 mad world. A Japanese named Louis says the Chinese hate chop suey. Boy, oh boy, it's a mad, 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 mad world. The only thing we're sure of is that nothing is for sure. Have a ball, live it up, only fools give it up. Toujours the amour, but toujours. Hey, be a happy gaffer, be a clown boy, be a laugher. Have fun, be well, say what the hell, it's a mad, 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 mad world. My good old Uncle Herman says that French toast should be German. That's right, he's right. It's a mad, 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 mad world. I know this may sound jerky, but in Turkey, who eats turkey? Confess, confess, it's a mad, 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 mad world. Our traffic is so congested, mass confusion on wheels. So Detroit is adroit. What they do in Detroit is build much bigger automobiles. Oh, boy. Be a happy gaffer. Be a clown boy. Be a laugher. Get off that shelf and enjoy yourself, 'cause it's a dippy, wacky, goofy, nutty, mad, mad world. This is just a little samba built upon a single note. All the other notes may follow, but the root is still that note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through. Just as I am surely the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing, or nearly nothing. I have used above a scale I know, and at the end I come to nothing, or nearly nothing. Chugga-ding gong gong, chugga-ding-dong, gong-ga-ding dong gong gong, chugga-ding-ding jong, ga-ding jong-ga-ding gong gong gong, ga-ding jong jong, cha-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba, chee-dong-dee-dong-dee-dong-dee-dong-dee-dong gong gong gong. Quiet nights, quiet stars, quiet chords on my guitar, floating in the silence that surrounds us. Quiet thoughts and quiet dreams, quiet walks by quiet streams, climbing hills where lovers go to watch the earth below together. We will live eternally in this mood of reverie, away from all the earthly cares that pound us. My life was dull each minute until I found you in it. Then all at once the happiness I knew became these quiet nights of loving you. Tall, tan, young, and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. When she passes, each boy she passes goes. When she moves, it's like a samba that swings so cool, sways so gentle. When she passes, each boy she passes goes. By God, that's a good-looking lady there. Oh, how I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yeah, I would give myself gladly. But each time that she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. So you should take the A train. You wanna see the girl from Ipanema? She never looks at me. No, 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 she doesn't look at me. The girl from Ipanema.
Now, can I ask you something, Mel?
Sure.
After all, we're on the show together tonight, and, I mean, you're supposed to be a real good pal of mine.
I am.
You just did a terrific medley. And didn't you? How come that you didn't sing some of the songs that I wrote?
Milty, I didn't even sing some of the songs that I wrote.
I
didn't sing any of my own.
Did you write songs?
Oh, come on, Milty, you know I've got a very high rating in ASCAP.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really? So have I. What's your rating?
Double A.
Well, I'm triple A. AAA.
AAA.
That's right. That's for songwriters who drink while they drive. Which proves that I'm a much better songwriter than you are.
Milty,
don't tell me we have an audience.
You're
Don't start arguing.
I love you.
I don't want to argue with you.
But I write
Will you
the
do me a
songs.
favor? Don't argue. Listen. Irwin Allen. Saul Dishman. Irving Greenman. What are you doing? Well, I'm talking to you. Don't come out this way.
Listen to me.
I don't like people that interrupt
That's
people.
all right, I have to. I've been backstage listening to you guys. I'd like to settle the argument for you.
What?
This is it. Of the two of you, I'm sorry, Milton, but Mel is the better songwriter.
Now, wait a minute. Can I be fair?
Okay.
Fair is fair.
Fair.
The truth is that of the three of us,
Yeah.
Steve, you write the best songs. I gotta be
That's
honest.
nice of you to say, Mel, but no. The thing is, you're not the best. You understand? Mel is the best.
Well, you're kind, Steve, but I like to sing your songs. I enjoy.
Therese and Isabel. Would you two like to be alone? Look, I'll tell you what. We all wrote songs, right?
Right.
Let's see who wrote the best songs. Let's have a challenge.
A challenge.
Is that okay?
Oh, yes.
Girls, would you bring the piano out here? The one with the toupee on it, the Baldwin.
Oh, that's the one.
Baldwin. Worst joke I ever. Where you going? It's up here. Did you hear about it? Up here. Up here.
Stagehands Union, take note. Okay?
That's
All right. Go to my dressing room and rest. Thank you very much. Now. All right. Torme, you're so great. You written songs?
Right.
Start one.
You want to hear one?
I'll show him songs.
Okay, now this is one of my
Compared to the
best
songs that I wrote.
Just arrived on the 710. Thought I'd see your gang again. Is that a song?
Wait a minute. You call that a song?
That's a song.
It's a good song.
Booby up. I'll give you a song.
You're going to top that?
Biggest hit I ever wrote. Leave the dishes in the sink. Leave the dishes in the sink. Each dirty plate will have to wait. Tonight we're gonna celebrate. Leave the dishes in the sink. How about that?
Oh, don't encourage it. Will you just wait a minute, Steve? So, do one of your songs.
Oh,
Now you're going to hear a
He
song.
can't write.
This is a song.
Bring the mic a little closer.
You fixed it good.
Bring that one down.
Wait a minute, just a minute. Talk to each other a minute.
We'll use this one.
Use that one. Now leave it there. Turn that off.
Right in here, Doctor, right in there. Here's a song I wrote for my aunt. On a picnic morning.
Come on, what are you doing? Listen.
Nothing. Would you listen to this one? My biggest hit. Sold thousands. I was the wabbit, a crazy. Hop, hop, bunny, bunny, hop, hop, bunny, bunny, hop, hop, ho, ho, hop, hop. Yes, sir. Hey, hop, hop.
Now, this is a song. This is a song. This is one of the songs I wrote. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost looking at
Won't sell one copy on the 4th of July.
Good song.
Listen to this one. Biggest hit. All classy stuff. My hot tamale went chili on me. Chili, 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 chili. My hot tamale went chili on me. Ho, ho, hop, 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 hop. What do you think of that, boy?
It's terrible. That's one of the worst songs we ever heard.
Now, look, let's settle this one. You want to hear a biggie, a goodie? Steve, let him have it. Play your goodie, okay?
Good, Alan.
Come on.
Thank you.
Now, this is a song. This is what I like to sing.
Thrilling.
Gorgeous.
You're walking along the street, all else you're alone, and then you suddenly dig.
You're looking in someone's eyes. You suddenly realize that this could be the start of something big.
We three together could rewrite songwriting history. We could compose the greatest music ever scored.
And while we're at it, might as well clear up the mystery.
What mystery?
Whatever happened to that long-lost card? Steve Allen.
Hey, don't forget Milty. We're gonna write groovy songs that people can dig. The Beatles will get set back. We're warning Bert back the rat. That this could be the start of something.
But we don't need you.
Yeah, but this could be the start of something.
You'll ruin our rating.
Be the start of something big. And now it's my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure. It's my job to introduce a very, very talented young lady, one of the biggest stars in show business. This young lady, I'm sure that you're really going to enjoy. She has come...
Excuse me, Mr. Berle. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I manage Leland Palmer, the girl you're about to introduce.
Yes?
And I wrote out a introduction for her for you to read.
You wrote out a...
Yes, because this is a very important television appearance for
You're
her.
her manager.
Yes, and I don't want you to blow her introduction.
Listen, come over here. I don't know you. What's your name?
Jerry Collins.
Collins. You represent this girl?
Yes, I manage her.
And who did you ever represent before? You represent actors and...
Oh, I know you from radio, so you must know some of my clients.
Radio?
Oh, sure. You've been in television and radio for 4 or 5 years easy. And I know that you must know some of the performers I represented. Vic and Sade, Merton Marge, Helen Trent, Jessica Dragonette. A lot of big names. Jack Armstrong, Bill Off and Annie, Pick and Pat.
Pick and Pat? Who's Pick and Pat? Who's Pick and Pat?
They were the comedians on the old Peter Potter show. It used to be Peter Potter presents Pick and Pat. Then there was a singing team called Potash and Perlmutter. In fact, at one time, Potash and Perlmutter worked with Pick and Pat.
They did?
Yes, they were known as Pick and Pat and Potash and Perlmutter. But they split up because Percy, which was Potash's first name.
Percy.
You see, it was Percy Potash and Paul Perlmutter. Well, they had an argument with their manager, Perry Peck.
Perry Peck?
Yes, he may be related to Gregory Peck, but who cares?
I'll get to it, pal.
You know, Perry Peck isn't in show business anymore anyway.
Perry Peck's not working?
No, he now sells hockey equipment.
Hockey equipment?
Pucks.
Pucks.
Peck's Pucks.
Peck's.
So they split up, see, and then Pat teamed up with a magician by the name of Dickie Dundee. They were known as Pat and Dickie. Yes, but they broke up, and you know what Dickie Dundee did?
No, what did Dickie Dundee do?
What did Dickie Dundee do? That's worse than Dickie Dundee did.
All right. Okay, tell me, what did
Well, they split up.
They split up. Hurry up.
Then Pat teamed up with a comedian by the name of Jack Pepper.
Jack Pepper, who I know very well.
Yeah, his real name was Edward Culpepper.
Edward Culpepper.
He used to be married to Ginger Rogers a long time
Yes,
ago.
he was.
He didn't change his name till after the divorce because Ginger Rogers didn't want to be known as Ginger Pepper.
Hurry up and tell me the story.
Well, then Jack Pepper teamed up with a singer by the name of Frank Salt.
Frank Salt.
And everybody thought the act would be Salt and Pepper. It was Jack and Frank. Well, all right, so in the meantime, Pat was out of show business
Pat, yeah.
for a while. Then he
You-
teamed up with Frick.
Frick.
A Frick and Frack.
Oh.
See? And they had...
Start with the frickin' frack again.
Well, no, Pat worked with Frick.
He did.
They were known as Frick and Pat, see, and the name didn't sound right. They didn't know whether Pat should change it to Frack or Frick should change it to Pick. Very confusing situation. Pick never even went back into show business.
No, what's he doing?
Oh, he made a lot of money as a pickle presser.
A pickle presser?
Oh, that's a very important
What's the
job.
duties of a pickle presser?
Oh, well, a pickle presser stands on the assembly line, see, and when the jars come down, there's always one jar with a pickle sticking up,
Yeah.
and you can't put the top on. So Pick would press the pickle. That was the big pickle.
That was the big pickle.
Now with the little pickle,
With the little one.
you know the gherkins?
Oh, the gherkins.
The little ones.
Yeah.
They would come down another assembly line,
Yeah.
and there was always one gherkin too big to be a gherkin. Should have been a pickle.
Sure.
So Pick would have to pluck it out of the bottle. He was a gherkin jerker.
Jerry Collins. Come on out here. Think about it. He's funny. Very funny. Never work with you again. And now, as I was saying before I was so happily interrupted, once in a great while a girl comes along who has stardom written all over her. And that's the perfect description, ladies and gentlemen, of the fantastic young lady that I'm going to introduce. This young lady was she was the star of the show in New York, Your Own Thing. And she dazzled the audience on the Hollywood Palace just a few months ago, and she's here for return engagement. Let's have a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Leland Palmer.
Got an angel on my shoulder, got a penny in my pocket, and I found a four-leaf clover, and I put it in my that the fortune cookies tell. I got a lucky penny and a mustard seed, but a warm and tender love is all I need. And I want a love that lingers, one that's stronger through and through. So I'm gonna cross my fingers, and I'll find a boy to love me true. And I'm gonna love him too. Wanna find a boy to love me. Wanna find a boy to love. Wanna find a boy. Find a boy. And I want a love that lingers, one that's stronger through and through. So I'm gonna cross my fingers that I'll find a boy to love me true. And I'm gonna love him too.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our next... Oh, before I go any further, I've got to tell you something. A flash just come over the air. Something very unusual happened today. A plane headed for Miami landed in Miami. Clever, sharp, right out of the news. That's what humor is based on today. I mean, that's what a comedian has to do. He's got to keep up to date. He's got to be current. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I have been in television a long time. I've seen many types of comedians. I've seen them come and I've seen them go. I've seen you come, Burl. Why don't you go? Wait a minute. Who are you? Who, me? I'm you years ago. I'm Uncle Milty. Come on, folks. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Are you in here for entertainment or revenge? And now, ladies and germs, ladies and gentlemen, I call you ladies and gentlemen, and you know what you are. Hold it. Now, hold it. I don't do things like that anymore. Today, I'm very distinguished. Oh, yeah? I'm another Ronald Reagan. Yeah? Then why don't you get out of the business, too? Please, no applause. This is an old building. And that's an old road. Yeah? But the people love it. Why, I was on the air years ago. Every week, I had millions of people on the floor. And the people who watch me have furniture. he made a fun. Folks, ain't he a doll? A real doll. D-U-L-L. Doll. Look, you do not understand. The people today don't like raucous comedy. Oh, they don't. So, no, I'm suave, I'm smooth. I have a whole new style. Really? Whose? Oh, Milton, you're wonderful. Wonderful! You got a great delivery. Belongs on a truck. Come on, laugh it up, Burl. Laugh it up. I'll give you a shot in the head. Now, look, what I'm trying to say is I've got the pulse of the public. The way I work the audience, I have them in the palm of my hand. I'd give you an idea how many people in the audience. I'm talking about laughs. You're talking about them, but you're not getting any. Just look at you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. The way you appear before the public. Just look at the suit you're wearing. Bet you never even had it pressed. Ah, that's where I fooled you, Burl. The suit's pressed, my body's wrinkled. Stop walking in front of me. Those old bits you used to do on your old show. Now, step aside. Stop with those stale one-liners and those square bits. What square? Today you cannot insult the public's intelligence. You can't? Well, get off the stage, and they'll never notice it. How about that, folks? How about that? How about it? Oh, wow. What do you mean? Demand that you stop with these insults. I'm so bad, how come NBC signed me for 30 years? They signed me. They got stuck with you. Well, where would you be without me, buddy? Just tell me, where would you be? Where would I be? Yeah. You wouldn't star on this show, buddy. Nobody you'd be. Are you suggesting that I'm zero and that you did all the work? Well, they'll never call you a big hero. They'll certainly call you a... Where would you be without my talent? Still working on NBC. Please let me lead my life. Then give me back my wife. Where would we be without we? The two of us. There'll always be for you and me. The two of us. We'll always be together like Richard and Liz. We'll stay in this business as one. Oh, won't it be fun? The two of us can give the world a happy face. The two of us will make the world a happy place with laughter and fun. We'll make it a wonderful dream and work as a team. It's just the two of us. Throwing the ball for you, the two of us. Giving our all for you, the two of us. From now on. Uncle Milty, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a station break. Will you shut up? We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with Steve Allen, Jayne Meadows Mel Torme, Dana Valery, and thoroughly modern Berle. Oh, no. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to give you something that you can't get on television. Radio. So would you do me a favor, please follow me?
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, out there along the radio airwaves. From the beautiful Calvin Coolidge Ballroom, overlooking the Democrats, completely, In the heart of downtown Hobart, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen, just a short 45-minute drive from the old whiplash center of the great Southwest, Tucumcari, New Mexico, the American Broadcasting Company is sending your way the rancid rhythms of old Mitch Ehrwick. There he is, Mitch Ehrwick, and his polluted potpourri of popular ditties direct from right here, the transplant room of the Christian Bernard Hotel. Which, as you diners and dancers know, is just a stone's throw from the fabulous black hole of the Calcutta Hilton. Tonight we bring you the song hits of this great year, 1932, and in case you're just joining our flimsy frolic, the American Bulldogging Company is tossing your way the outdated talents of Snatch Air Fence. There he is. And his wetbacks, featuring the weirdest sound this side of Sister George. And being beamed to you from the club high atop the Hotel Everett Dirksen, ladies and gentlemen, overlooking Colonel Sanders. Yes, directly across the mouth of the Waterpick River at the intersection of old Route 66 and Sig Shakowitz, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's Scratch Aerosol and the band and the Overkills featuring the limpid lungs of our lilting little dynamic duo, lovely Jayne Meadows and gorgeous Mel Torme, as they ask the musical question, Smarty Pants?
Smarty Pants, got such a touchy little Smarty Pants.
There's nothing you can do about romance, Smarty Pants.
You think you know it all?
Careful or you'll blow it all.
Oh, such a brain. You give me such a pain with that old song and dance.
Girls don't like you, that big IQ won't get you romance. Hey, big thinker, you're a fish, you're rotten Smarty Pants.
Thank you, kids. Aren't they wonderful? And friends, they're available because they've just been fired. Now, I want to remind you that you're trapped at the home of color radio, old WLSD, ladies and gentlemen. 50,000 watts. 50,000 watts of clear channel nausea, where the American Bookburning Company is bringing you the busted baton of Maestro Much Ado. There he is, yes. Old Much and his all-girl Purple Gang Orchestra. There they are. With 30 solid minutes of prancible, danceable, interruptible static jamming the airwaves from the nearly completed Scarlet Pimpernel Room high atop Mount Baldy, America's sweetheart. Yeah. And now it's time to lend an ear, ladies and gentlemen, to the tattered tonsils of nobody's favorite, Milton Berle. There he is as he gargles his tuneful tonic titled, Forgetting.
I can't forget that you have forgotten me. Please don't forget that I forgot to forget you. You forget that I forget to forget the night we met. I forgot you were so pitiable. It was all so unforgettable. We can't forget before. And when forgetting is forgotten once more, if your heart forgets, well, let it. If you've forgotten me,
Forget it. I'm not finished yet. That's what you think. Ladies and gentlemen, moving right along here, continuing our little jamboree. Isn't he lovely? Yes, Teresa, there he is. Friends, in case you're just joining us, you've been listening to the American Broadcasting Company, inflicting on you once again the rippling, raunchy rhythms of the old bandit of the ballroom, Mooch Auschwitz, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Yes, sir. Old Mooch and his Tijuana trash. Direct from the hijacked Hilton here in Midtown Pottstown, Pennsylvania, the Mace Center of America. Yes, it is. Is everybody miserable? All right. And now there's that theme song. Aha! And I see by the old clock on the wall that we need a new clock on the wall. Anyway, we also have to get out of the way here, so until about 5 minutes from now, this is your announcer, Clem Cryle, saying toodaloo, a bit of a tweet, a bubble your bird, a fondue, a fare thee well, a little kick in the teeth, a pip, collection mouth, pleasant dreams, till we meet again. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. Good night. Lots of health, lots of fun, and lots of luck. Will you stop with the stupid trouble?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great deal of pleasure of mine to present to you a young lady that I really think is terrific. She starred for 3 years in the musical hit, Wait a Minute. I want a warm reception, ladies and gentlemen, for Dana Valery.
Life for me was once a gay adventure. Every night a different man in tow. Finding new excitement every moment. Never stopping, always on the go. Who could ever bother with tomorrow? Things were all so super at the top. We just assumed they stayed that way forever. I never thought the carousel would stop. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever under day. We'd live the life we choose. We'd fight and never lose. Those were the days. Oh yes, those were the days. And flowers, good times by the hours, hardly any showers, only good times, bright lights and excitement. Sometimes I'd wake up wearing last night's makeup. Oh yes, there were lovers. Which one
Eat our pie with little green apples, and you'll get pains in Indianapolis in the summer. Hello, chew and choke. Where the food is never touched by human hands. The chef is gentle Ben. You say, something to take out? How about Faye Dunaway? I'm kidding. Well, how about our Tiny Tim special? Our Tiny Tim special. Yeah, when you bite it, it tiptoes through your two lips. Same to you, fella.
Boy, just what I'm in the mood for, spaghetti.
What do you mean, spaghetti? Howdy, folks. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my little chew and choke place. We have everything on the menu.
So I noticed.
I was very, very funny, very, very funny.
Listen, we're on our way to the theater, and we haven't much time. We're in a very big hurry.
Well, sir, you came to the right place. What do you have, madam?
I know. I'll have the oyster cocktail, and I want my oysters done a special way. Not too hot, not too cold, not too soft, not too hard, and I do not want them salty.
With or without pearls? Okay, one oyster cocktail coming up. Here we have the oyster cocktail. There you are, madam. There's your oyster cocktail. Fine. What do you have, sir?
I think I'll have a nice lettuce and tomato sandwich.
One lettuce and tea coming. Oop, out. There you are, sir. Right, ready for you, sir.
Wait a minute, just a moment.
What?
This tomato looks pretty old.
You should seen the one I was with last night. Do you want it or don't you want it?
He doesn't want it.
Yeah, my wife says no.
No?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'll tell you one. I'll take the minute steak. That ought to be fast.
1 minute steak coming up.
What's the matter with you, Rodney? You know you shouldn't eat meat in a place like this. You remember what happened the last time you ate meat in a restaurant? You got ptomaine poisoning?
You're right, sweetheart, yes.
Here you are, sir. 1 minute steak right there.
My wife says no.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, I can't hear.
A nice bowl of chili.
1 bowl of chili coming up.
Chili? Are you out of your mind? You know what the doctor said about highly seasoned food. You can't eat chili. You want your ulcers to start acting up again?
You're right, sweetheart.
There you are, sir. 1 bowl of chili.
My wife says no.
I was
Any more time like this, just give me a cup of coffee.
There'll be a slight deposit. Give me a deposit, please.
All right, here, I'll pay for it. There's your dime.
A dime? Okay.
I'd like the coffee.
You want the coffee?
That's right.
You want the coffee?
Incidentally, I don't want any cream in it. I want it black.
Oh, black. I'm awfully sorry. We always serve cream with the coffee, sir. You see, it's the policy of the house, sir.
But he says he doesn't want any cream in his coffee.
I'm sorry, lady. We always serve cream in the coffee. With the coffee, it's the policy of the house.
All right, then put the cream on the side and I won't use it.
That I cannot do. You see, sir, we do not have pitchers of cream for the cream. Therefore, we serve the cream in the coffee. It's the policy of the house.
All right, then I don't care about the policy. Put the cream on the coffee French style on the top, then I'll drain it off and put it in the saucer.
I'm sorry, sir. You see, we put it in the coffee, you see, and we stir it with the cream.
I don't care. All right, that's the way you want it, then forget the coffee.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do, sir. I'll give you the coffee without cream.
Good.
Oh, sorry, I just remembered we're all out of cream, so you'll have to take it without milk instead. Is that okay, sir?
Yeah, anything, but we're in a hurry.
Okay, yes. You're in a hurry?
Fine. And I'd like a donut to go with the coffee.
Yes, sir. 1 donut coming up. I'll be very, very glad, sir, to give you a donut. And here's the plate, and there's the donut. That'll be a quarter, sir.
A quarter?
Yes, a quarter.
You're kidding. For only 1 donut? Why, I get 2 for a quarter all over.
But you're not all over. You're just here, sir. Take it or leave it.
Not for a quarter, he won't.
No?
You're not going to play me for a sucker,
not,
fella.
huh?
No, sir. When I pay money for something, I want my money's worth.
You do, huh?
If I give you a quarter, I want 2 donuts.
Well, I cannot do that because if I give you 2 donuts, I have to give everybody 2 donuts, and everybody who comes in here will have to give. And it's not the donut, sir. It's not the donut. It's the principle of the thing.
It's the principle of the thing with me too.
It is.
Yeah.
Look, you see this donut here?
Yeah.
See, it doesn't mean anything to me. Look. There. But for a quarter, you only get 1 donut.
Look, fella, you don't seem to understand.
What don't I understand?
It's the principle of the thing with me too. You see this quarter?
Yes, I see
it. It means nothing. It's garbage. I throw it away. That's it. Forget it.
Yeah.
But for a quarter, I want 2 donuts.
Oh, yeah. You see all these donuts over here?
Yeah.
They don't mean a thing to me, you see? That's what principle means to me. For a quarter, you only get 1 donut. I don't understand why.
We're not arguing about money. The money means nothing. You see all these bills?
I see the bills.
I tear them to shreds. I rip my throw them away. It means nothing. That's what principle means to me.
Wait a
If
minute!
I pay a quarter, I want to get 2 donuts.
Wait a minute! Did you just throw away the change from that $50 bill and I am going around in last week's hat?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to throw away your money, I'm going to get a new hat.
To buy a new hat, that's what you have to do. But here's what principle means to me. You see these dishes?
Yeah.
You see all these dishes over here?
Sure.
That's what principle means to me. For a quarter, you only get 1 donut. How about that, buddy?
Listen, fella.
Listen, fella,
I don't care about your donuts or your dishes or your stick here. I don't care about my wife's hat. Here's what principle means to me.
A what?
You see this suit?
Yes.
Get a load of this.
Yeah.
This is a brand new dinner jacket. This thing cost me $350. You see that? It's garbage. I don't care anything about it. That's what principle means to me.
Well, if you are going to tear off your suit, I'm going to get a new fur coat. Means to me.
Wait a minute. Is that the coat I bought you for Christmas?
Yes, that's the coat.
Well, if you're going to do that to my Christmas present, here's that lousy diamond watch you gave me for Christmas. You see that? I'm going to throw it on. I didn't mean it. Nothing personal. It was an accident. Anyway, that's what principle means to me.
Oh, great! I'll show you what principle means. You see this dress you bought me?
Yeah.
Expensive, isn't it,
Right.
huh? Watch! There we go.
Wait a minute.
I'll show you
What principle means to
I'll
me.
show you, lady and gentlemen, what principle means to me. You see this coffee shop?
Yeah.
All this food?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
That's what principle means to me.
Why, what are you trying to talk about?
Tell you what I'm talking about.
I told you you tried to like an idiot in your underwear. I told you.
And I am going out
You've been
this
missing all of
week.
your habits.
I buy myself a new secretary for you.
I don't think that's
And you know what?
This is absolutely ridiculous. What are we doing? We're arguing like this. Bunch of dum-dums. There's enough trouble in the world. That what we need is peace.
Yeah.
We're all brothers, under the skin. Is that right?
True.
Yeah.
We shouldn't fight with each other.
You're absolutely right.
No, we shouldn't fight. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Let's all be friends.
Fair enough.
Okay,
It's a
I
deal?
agree.
You're a
All
good
right, it's a
fellow.
deal.
Okay.
Okay.
That's better.
Right.
And now, sir, now that we're all friends,
Yeah.
tell you what I'll do, sir.
What?
Here, tell you what kind of sport I am. Here's 2 lousy donuts for nothing.
Oh, no, you don't. No, siree, fella. No charity for me.
No?
I pay for what I get. Here's your quarter. There we go.
For a quarter, you only get 1 donut. Thank you. We're a little late, folks. Good night, and God bless you all. Good night. Thank you.
speaking.
Host Dean Jones welcomes the Smothers Brothers and Art Carney to What's It All About, World, Thursday night. Friday night, this is Tom Jones, spotlight Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66. Kim Conway, Lynn Redgrave, Lulu, and the Bee Gees as special guests here on ABC.